YouTube, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. I'm out here in beautiful Puerto Rico taking a 5-day vacation, and it's been such a long time, dude. It's been such a long time. I remember I mentioned this vacation and now we are actually on it. So man, today's video, I'm gonna hop straight into it. I'm gonna tell you guys why a vacation is much needed, especially if you're in that period where you're just absolutely dialed in, you're working towards that next goal. You might be like myself where you've hit a couple goals, but it never really feels like it's good enough. And you're extremely hard on yourself, never really give yourself too much credit. And this is a sign, all right? Especially if you're watching my channel. I don't have a lot of views, I don't have a lot of subscribers. I think we're just past 210. So if you are subscribed to the channel, shout out to you. And I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why you need to take a vacation, especially if you've been locked in for a long time. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. There's a little bug on my phone. Dude, first time in Puerto Rico, absolutely magnificent, okay? And I got 3 bullet points right here why I'm gonna go over how taking a vacation is so needed if you are in any point of what I just mentioned before. Okay, the first reason you're gonna need to take a vacation is that, not that you need to take a vacation, but one of the benefits, the 3 benefits of taking a vacation. Number 1 is gonna be that it's gonna force your business to adapt. Okay, I'm gone for 10 days. 10 days is a long time. Last vacation I took that was 10 days was probably 4 or 5 years ago. So I don't ever take vacations this long. But the reason that a long vacation is good, you're not locked in, you're not saving money, all that stuff, right? It's all stuff that like you've been so conditioned to do. But the biggest benefit, not the biggest benefit, the first point, okay? I'm sorry guys, I'm in vacation mode. I haven't filmed a video in 2 weeks. Give me a break, okay? I might not be the smoothest operator right now. I'm out of operating mode actually. But it's gonna force your business to adapt. For those of you that don't know, I run a pool service company. I do pool maintenance. I do repairs. That's my side business. I don't like the word side business. That's my business outside of my 9 to 5. The reason it forces you to adapt is because you're gone so long, so you have to figure out how to keep running while you're gone. And I believe 10 days is the perfect window. It's just over a week. Usually things for me are operating on a weekly basis. So when you're gone for 10 days, you have to communicate with your customers about how things are gonna be a little different this month. You have to communicate or get in touch with somebody that can do the work for you while you're gone. You have to have cash to be able to pay them to do that job and do it well, so you can pick up where you left off right when you get back. And I was having this conversation because we were out here for a while, you know, we had some events going on. I was talking with one of my dad's buddies. He's, you could say successful for sure. And I was telling him that right now, if I run the numbers, I do the math, I'm at the point right now where I can pay somebody to do all the work for me for the entire month, and bare minimum, I would come out with $700 profit per month. That would be for me. Now, that's not massive, okay? That's not a trade that I'm willing to make, because if I were to just get up and go do the work, well, then I can make like a little north of 2 grand outside of my 9 to 5, okay? $700 a month is not anything to be able to live off of. It's not enough, but there was, for the majority of my life, a point where it was $0 a month. So $700 is not nothing, okay? And I'm just being, I'm being like as real and as transparent as it gets, okay? I'm not trying to be fake guru. I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm just letting you know and hopefully giving you guys some motivation of what this can basically lead to and where I'm at right now. Because, dude, I'm telling you, if just some dude, me, can do it, then it's possible for anybody in any business. I never even thought I'd be in the pool game at all. But I'm at the point right now where I can make $700 a month. It's not worth it, but it forces me to adapt. This is the first time I ever had to pay somebody. It's the first time I ever had to communicate like this with clients, that next week's gonna be a little different. Believe me, I ran into problems. It's summertime in Phoenix, Arizona, monsoon season, on residential pools. I ran into problems while I'm on vacation, before I went on vacation. When I get back, there's problems. Like, that's just the nature of the beast. But you'll be forced to do something totally out of your comfort zone. Paying somebody, for example. I don't, like, dude, I can do the work, you know, but I'm on vacation and I can also afford to, and I'm still profitable. Like, it's not like I'm breaking even. Like, I'm fully profitable. If I were to do this 4 times for the month, I'm coming out on top. So that was huge, and that was different for me. Point number two for this is going to be how it resets the mind completely. I've never been able to fully relax in a long time, dude. Even if you take a 2 or 3 day vacation, that's not like you're relaxing. That's like, okay, I got a little pocket of time, but I'm gonna have to make up for when I get back. This is like, dude, I'm gone, I'm hands off. Things are in motion without me. And like, granted, I had to send some text messages, right? But that's a lot less stressful than like going to do the work, talking with the person, selling this person. Like, everything was over the phone. It was nice and chill. It was smooth. It was easy. It completely resets the mind. When I know when I get back, I'm gonna be even more hungry. I'm gonna come into it with a clear mental space to where I can just hop right back into it. And like, not just be cruising, but be accelerating. It's gonna lead to acceleration within the way that I operate, the way that I'm going. Dude, it's been good. I've already gotten, while I've been gone, today's day 6 of the vacation, and I've signed up 2 more pool clients. Realistically 1, but 1 was like right before I left, and then right when I get back, he's starting. So I'm counting it as 2, okay? Let me have a moment. And the third, and I believe the most important one, is that you get to spend some time with family, okay? Because you guys already know, if you got your head down, you're locked in, you're stacking bread, you're building your business, you're getting after it, it is terribly lonely. Nobody can even understand. People don't even know why you're doing it. Sometimes you wonder why you're doing it. And this is a point where you get to reset the mind, the business is still rolling, and you're spending time with your loved ones. Because we'd all agree, time is the most important asset that we have. And wasting it is the dumbest thing that you can do. I'm still trying to get better about that. I'm not the most efficient with my time, but dude, spending time with family, you know, this last weekend, my brother got married. Congratulations to you guys. I don't think he watches my videos, but it's still cool. And yeah, it was such a good wedding. Had a great time in Florida. And now we bounced down to Puerto Rico. And now we're here to celebrate me and my girl's 2 years. And things are good, man. Things are good. You know, spending time with your family is something you'd do anything to be able to get back. You know, you'd trade everything to be able to do it. So really take some time. And if you do take that vacation, really appreciate it. See if you can get the family going. You know, dude, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's the whole reason we're even trying to get bread in the first place, so we can buy our time back. So this is just a little pocket of that to see, can you really handle it? That's what I believe. This is a little pocket of time that's longer than you're comfortable with to find out if you can really handle it. Because you don't want to be there on the day-to-day basis, right? We're trying to like own this machine that's working. And you check in and, you know, you have to be more hands-on in the beginning. But overall, you want to be a smooth operator. And you want to have this thing running like a well-oiled machine. So give yourself a little test run. See what it's like to be on the other side, okay? $700 a month ain't nothing, bro. Literally, it ain't nothing. I had to save for this vacation from my 9 to 5, from my business. And that's if I were to step away from my business and not work my 9 to 5, I'd make $700 a month. That's nothing. I wouldn't make that trade right now, okay? I'm just being raw, I'm being authentic. Like, this is how it is for me. But if I were to 10x this, and I could make $7,000 a month without lifting a finger, is that a trade that I would make? I still don't think so at that point. I mean, dude, I got a long way to go, but it's something to think about. And so you got to evaluate where you're at and if it's worth it for you. That being said, guys, If you've been locked in for a long time, start setting aside $200-300 a month for a nice little vacation. It doesn't have to be somewhere like Puerto Rico. It doesn't have to be overseas. It doesn't have to be even across states. It could be in the same state. All right, it's all dependent on what you want to do. Like, do you want to spend this much? Do you want to spend that much time away? It's all different for you. But let me show you guys the view, and then I'm gonna bust on out of here. Absolutely magnificent, dude. Crazy. So that's gonna be it for me, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.